introduction is for David Mosk. His speech is to entertain or to amuse. Speech title is How Theater Changed My Life. The speech time is 5 to 7 minutes. Timer. And this is for the Competent Communication Program. And it's speech number 5, Your Body Speaks. With decades of experience being on stage, tonight David will share with you a story of how his first audition changed his life and helped make him the performer and competitor that he is. Please welcome David Mosk.
For everybody who knows me here, I think it's fair to say that I wouldn't be described as a reticent individual. I'm open, outgoing, but that wasn't always the case. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. As a child, I was always outgoing and conversational, but that's if I knew you well. If I didn't know you very well, I would typically shy away into the corner and be a little bit more reserved. Certainly more on the reserved side than on the outgoing side. As a kid, that was okay. Parents thought, he's 2, he's 3, he's 4, he's shy. It's maybe even a good thing because he's more cautious. But when I was 7 and 8, and still a little bit on the shy side, my parents thought, this could become a crutch. So we have to figure out what we can enroll him into that's going to get him a little bit more out of his shell. My parents are both performers, so they figured, how about theater? That seems to be a great way for individuals to not only go inside themselves, but also to come out of their shell because they're forced to be on stage and essentially interact with an audience. And I remember my very first audition day. It changed my life. Now, of course, I know that. Back then, I was terrified. My mom picked me up from school, and we went to the local JCC, which is the Jewish Community Center by us in West Hills. I distinctly remember walking down this long walkway that led to these 2 metallic doors that went into the building. The building was huge. And as we got closer to the building, I clutched my mom's hand, and I held on to it for dear life. It was as though I was sinking in an ocean of nervousness, and my mom's hand was the only thing preventing me from sinking. That's how tightly I clutched her hand. We approached the 2 doors, they opened, and as the air pressure changed, this waft of air came out, or a bunch of air wafted out from the front doors and smacked my nostrils, and it smelled like fresh paint. I distinctly remember that. And just the size of the lobby made me clutch my mom's hand that much harder. We finally made a left and went down this long corridor that led to the auditorium lobby. And as we were walking, making our steps, I'm looking around, and all I could think about is, don't let go of my mom's hand. Don't let go of my mom's hand. This is terrifying. I don't know what I'm doing. What did I do wrong? All these thoughts started going through my head. Finally, we reached the lobby with the 3 sets of double wooden doors and a sign above that said auditorium in silver letters. My mom went to the door, opened it, and inside were a bunch of kids that were roughhousing. Some were sitting with their parents. And I saw the strangers, and I clutched my mom's hand even harder. My mom knew at this point I was really nervous. So the best thing to do was not have me sit with the kids. And in her wisdom, she sort of segregated both of us from the rest of the group, kind of giving me a chance to calm down a bit, relax. After about 5 minutes of us sitting down in our respective chairs, this really nice lady got up onto the stage, went to the center of the stage, stopped, and introduced herself. She said, "Hi, my name is Anne. I am the director of the Showboat Youth Theater, and welcome to all of you. When I call your name, please come up on stage, tell us your name, your age, and what kind of food you like." I was mortified. I looked at my mom and I said, "I have to go up there and speak." My mom looked down at me. She says, "Yes, David, you do. But don't worry, I'll be here the whole time, and I'll be here after you're finished. I thought, well, my mom's going to be here. How bad could it really be? So finally I was called, and I approached the stairs. I walked up the stairs, went to the center of the stage, turned to face the audience, and I said, "Hi, my name is David. I'm 8. I like hamburgers." Everyone started applauding and clapping. And that scared me because I didn't know what to do with that. So I walked as quickly as I could to the stairs, walked down the stairs, and ran into my mom's arms. Our first production, my very, very first show ever, was Grease. I was so excited to get on the stage after 3 months of preparation that instead of delivering my lines when I got out on stage, I walked to the edge of the stage, found my mom in the 3rd row, and waved excitedly and I go, "Oh, I'm going to be saying lines!" My mom kind of slumped in her chair like this, kind of went, "Go back on stage." So I delivered my lines and completed. I was with the Showboat Youth Theater for 6 years. With every year and every production, I became more open, more comfortable on this place called the stage. And that carried me all the way through high school, where I completed Hello Dolly was my final play, playing the lead, and won various accolades. The reason I'm giving the speech to everybody tonight, I know we have audience members here, some who've never given speeches. It's partially unfair of me to talk since I've been on stage my whole life, for the most part. But anybody who's nervous or on the fence about giving speeches, that includes all the YouTube audience as well, I invite you to take those first steps, like I did so many years ago. Because even though I am still growing, not just as a public speaker and as a communicator, but wherever acting may take me in my future life, I believe theater changed my life because it challenged me not only to take on different characters, but to explore who I am within the scope of those characters as well. I invite you to come up here on this stage and do it more. If you're on the fence, just do it. That's how we all grow. Back to you.